Scottsbluff's East Overland corridor will be getting another round of beautification, as nearly $175,000 of upgrades will be coming in the coming months. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a second round of funding has been approved by the Scottsbluff City Council during Monday night's meeting to assist with the revitalization of the East Overland corridor. A total of 11 businesses applied for just under $71,000 of the $100,000 set aside in the 2018-2019 city budget for the program. Economic Development Director Star Leal pointed out the economic benefits of the city's investment.
So the total grant requests are $70,691.24, and the matching amount that the businesses or property owners are actually going to put up is $174,867 or $76. So we are getting a huge return on our investment.
The council approved all 11 of the applications and approved Leal's recommendation for the $29,000 remaining be made available for other East Overland property owners with an application deadline of April 1st. Well, earlier this month, the Kimball Shopko closed its doors for good, and yesterday the Wisconsin-based retailer announced its plans to close its remaining 120 stores by mid-June. That includes the Torrington Shopko that avoided the last round of closures that put Alliance's store on the chopping block. Shopko executives said the company was unable to find a buyer for its business, has canceled an auction that was scheduled for today, and plans to begin winding down its retail operations this week. Torrington Mayor Randy Adams says losing its Shopko store is another blow to the community and its residents.
We do not have that kind of a shopping opportunity other than Shopko. So obviously we're going to miss having that facility there because of what they offer to the community. We're going to miss those job opportunities for our people in our community who are employed there.
Adams says the city will see a further decline in revenue as retail shoppers will travel to Scottsbluff or Cheyenne. Shopko CEO Russ Steinhorst said in a statement that this is not the outcome that they had hoped for when they started their restructuring efforts. The liquidation is expected to take 10 to 12 weeks. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with his comprehensive weather forecast. Don't touch that dial. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
We've engineered the John Deere 6E Series tractor to be a versatile workhorse that's designed to fit your needs. And now we've engineered our special financing offers to work just the same. For a limited time, when you purchase a new 6E Series tractor, you'll choose between a free PowerGuard extended warranty or 0% financing each for 48 months. That's versatility through and through.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches. This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Going to have clear skies tonight. Not a lot going on as temperatures going to fall into the 20s overnight. Sunshine leading the way tomorrow. We're going to see mainly clear to partly cloudy skies. It's going to turn warmer tomorrow. We're going to have a nice warm up after today. Then some rain coming in, and it should stay rain Friday. Could see some rain or snow late Sunday into early Monday. And then another storm possible late next week. We're not going to get into many details on that now. It's still 7 to 10 days away. maybe closer to 9 to 10 or 11 days away, but something to keep an eye on towards the end of next week. 46 yesterday after a low of 27. Nothing in the rain gauge. Still a very wet March out there. Temperatures right now pretty comfortable. We have some low to mid 40s here across the Panhandle. 31 up in Laramie. Check out Goodland at 51, Hayes at 50, Norfolk at 43. Here in our neck of the woods, 45 in Ogallala, 37 Valentine, 36 over in Gordon. We've had winds out of the northwest throughout the day, 15 to 20 miles an hour, making those wind chills even colder than that. So it has been a bit gusty at times, but generally speaking, not bad at all. I want to show you the flood warnings that we have that continue, and easy to pick out rivers here across central and eastern portions of Nebraska and into portions of South Dakota and Iowa and even up into Minnesota. But we have a lot of flood warnings. This area is shrinking, though, as the flooding starts to move downstream. We do have flood advisories here in our area, and we'll show you all these rivers and tributaries, small streams that are out in the northern Panhandle. Here's Shadron, Crawford, Marsland, Hemingford, Alliance, Harrison, especially those rivers and creek areas. Could see some nuisance type flooding, minor flooding at that, from some water, mainly due to the snow melt. That's going to continue for another couple of days. So want to let you be aware that those flood advisories are out. Not a flooding type day tomorrow. Boy, look at there when you get off the bus. 54 degrees. It is going to be a very nice afternoon indeed tomorrow here across the area. We have just a isolated snow shower or snow squall moving through the area this afternoon. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies will quickly turn clear as we get overnight into tomorrow. Maybe a few low clouds or fog hanging around. We're going to call it partly cloudy skies for the most part tonight. Lows in the 20s, 22 in Gordon. It's 23 in Cheyenne. For tomorrow then, clouds kick out of here early if there are any around, and then sunshine's going to be the leading story tomorrow, and milder temps. We're going to have nothing really going on to be concerned about. Late tomorrow evening, we could start to see a few clouds move in here, but nothing's going to be associated with those clouds as everything drifts through the area. Not much happening here across western Nebraska and southeastern Wyoming tomorrow. Much milder. Look at there, 57 in Ogallala and in Oshkosh, 54 in Sydney, 56 in Scottsbluff. So very nice conditions coming your way tomorrow. We're certainly going to melt a lot more of that snow. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. We'll call it 24. Winds 10 to 20. If there's a flurry, it'll be very early on this evening. Tomorrow then, generally sunny, warmer. We're getting into the mid-50s. We're going to do even better than that on Thursday. Our forecast brings us highs near 60 degrees. Of course, the first day of spring is tomorrow, and dare I say it's going to feel like spring a little bit out there. Good chances of rain coming in Friday. Could see some moderate rain out of that, so we'll have to keep an eye on some runoff issues possible Friday. Saturday, Sunday, highs in the upper 50s. Then late Sunday, looks like we'll bring in some nighttime snow showers into early Monday morning. It's going to be a fairly quick-moving piece of energy from this system, so not going to see a lot associated with that. But look at Tuesday, 62 degrees. We're going to be very nice even into Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday of next week is when we'll pay attention for another possible storm system to impact our region.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition. Convenient stores in your neighborhood. Friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Welcome back. The man convicted for the 1988 double murder of Sharon Condon and Richard Valdez will have to wait a little while longer to see if he can get a new trial. Jeff Beaupre had a hearing on Monday in Scottsbluff County District Court on the matter, but prosecuting attorneys said there could be a conflict. Currently, Beaupre has a motion for post-conviction relief and a motion for a new trial. Special Prosecutor Doug Warner filed several responses to Beaupre's motions, mainly stating that he cannot simultaneously seek post-conviction relief and a new trial. Following Monday's hearing, District Judge Andrea Miller requested briefs on the matter from both the defense and the prosecution, and an April 24th hearing has been scheduled to determine whether to proceed on one or both of Beaupre's motions at that time. Well, the northern part of the Nebraska Panhandle is under a flood advisory as we're seeing fairly rapid snowmelt in areas of Box Butte, Dawes, and Sioux counties. Box Butte County Sheriff Tammy Mowry says the primary issue this morning has been water over Highway 87 between Keith and Hall Roads north of Alliance and on the Nebraska 7E link about 2.5 miles east of Hemingford. She says there are also reports of heavy mud and some standing water on various county gravel roads. People need to drive cautiously. Region 23 Emergency Management is also reporting some lowland flooding along the White and Niobrara rivers, as well as Shadron Creek, but no structures are threatened. And a federal judge in Wyoming has sentenced a 27-year-old man to 44 months in federal prison for breaking into and burning a Republican Party office in Laramie. Kellen Sorber was sentenced on Monday on one count of using fire to commit a felony, and will also have to pay $6,200 in restitution. Sorber set the fire last September at the Albany County GOP headquarters, but fortunately nobody was injured as a result of the fire. Sorber's attorney says his client was taken up by the, quote, political outrage of the moment and acted on the spur of the moment in sheer stupidity. Well, straight ahead, Shabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. She'll be back with that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Regional West is one of 3 Level 2 trauma centers in Nebraska.
We have all the resources here 24 hours a day to address any traumatic injury.
From emergency medical services to advanced medical imaging and surgery, to acute care and rehabilitation.
It's comforting, though, that if an accident happens here, our families, our friends, our neighbors, and even we ourselves will get expert trauma care and rehabilitation services right here at Regional West.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the Western Hearing Clinic Ag Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
The Nebraska Sheep and Goat Producers Association and Nebraska Extension have rescheduled their lambing and kidding school for April 13th at the Shadron Fire Hall in Shadron. Dr. Ivan Rush, sheep producer of Scottsbluff, tells us more about the reschedule.
Yes, this weather, as you well know, this winter has changed plans for a lot of people, and we did have a lambing and kidding school scheduled, but 9 inches of blowing snow canceled that, and so we've rescheduled for April the 13th with the same program basically as what we had before, and those 2 sites will be in Shadron and then also in Broken Bow.
Rush tells us more about what the day will hold.
And so the program will be based around taking care of those young lambs that hit the ground or the young goats that hit the ground, and how to best take care of them, especially with chilled temperatures that some of us have had to experience. And then, of course, one of the things that needs to be done is to provide a good environment for that fetus. And so feeding of the mature ewe or the mature goat is extremely important to give the nutrition, the nutrients that the lamb needs, so that it'll give it the strength to get up and nurse soon after birth.
The school on Saturday consists of 6 presentations and a hands-on tour in Shadron. Cost is $25 for non-members, $20 for members, and $10 for students. Handouts and lunch will be provided. To register, call Melissa Nicholson at 308-386-8378. For KNEB.TV News, I'm Chabela Guzman.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
And finally tonight, The Scottsbluff County Detention Center has been approved to temporarily house state inmates nearing the end of their prison terms. Jail Director Joe Gall says the facility has been given the green light to house between 50 and 75 state inmates, with the first 9 expected to arrive next week or early April. He says for those sent to the Gehring facility, it will put them closer to home and give them a chance to make a positive start upon release.
It will allow these inmates to have access to services that are in the local community versus being 8 hours away on the other side of the state. So it'll give them a little bit more resources to be able to find a job within Scottsbluff County or closer to their hometown.
The arrangement will also provide a positive cash flow for the county's detention center operations at $80 per inmate per day. However, Gall says the state is looking at other options to help bring down the inmate population in the overcrowded state prison system. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.